Hey guys, welcome to Heat Happy Energy Amor Tarot. Let's see what's going on with your person currently. We have clinging and breaking point. All right, so this seems like, this is a storm in the heart. This is where this person could be in this emotional lockdown here. This is where, I can't hold on, but I can't let it go either. Clinging is about where they're still very much attached here. They are holding on to the energy of the connection, the memories, all those things. This is like, this is my safe space, I can't let it go kind of an energy, where even if they're pretending they've moved on, they haven't internally, honestly. This person could be spying on you, keeping a check about what you're doing in life. Breaking point shows some sort of pressure they are under at this point, mentally, emotionally, possibly even other areas of their life, finances, work, career, something. Their bandwidth is crumbling somewhere. These two cards together, this is where someone who's holding a burning rope. It's hurting them to hold on, but the thought of letting go feels even worse than that. This is like, imagine someone holding on to a ledge with bleeding hands. Not because it's safe, but because the fall feels more terrifying to them. Similarly, holding on to this relationship like an old diary. The pages are torn, but the memories feel too sacred to throw them away. This is where they are caught in this emotional push and pull loop. They could be reaching out spiritually for the energy exchange, but blocking any physical contact here. The silence is not absence; it's pressure cooking, is what I feel. This is where. So this person could be going through sleeplessness, sleep cycle disruptions, regret cycles. Spiritually, they feel like the walls are closing in, and your memory is both their escape and torment. Okay, this is where they haven't stopped holding on to your energy, but they're also overwhelmed emotionally and mentally. Let's ask, what do they want to say right now but can't? Okay, we have intimacy and conflict. All right. Craving closeness, but at the same time fear of any kind of fight or confrontation that maybe it might bring in along with it. See, deep down they still want to be close. And it's not necessarily physical closeness. This is emotional. This is mental. That safe space that they feel, to be feel seen, heard, touched, understood. Conflict is this storm underneath. They're scared that getting close will reignite the drama or whatever has happened so far between the two of you, the arguments, the wounds, and maybe they don't know how to handle it. In their heart, there's a whisper that says, I still want you, but their fear screams louder about, what if we just hurt each other again? This is, they're holding back this energy of, I miss your touch, your energy, your voice, seeing you, looking into your eyes, the softness, that safety that we had, the emotional warmth that you offered. But I'm terrified that we'll just fight again. What if we ruin the last bit that is possibly still left, if there is any? Because I do feel that there is still some beauty somewhere left in this. And they're scared that if anything happens, if any conversation happens, even that will be gone from this connection. This is like someone standing outside your door with a gift in one hand and then shield in the other hand. They want to enter, but they're rehearsing every possible argument that you both might just have the minute you open the door. They're suppressing a deep need of affection here, but the fear is just too big. I feel that that can of worms will open up again. This person could be possibly dealing with some sort of past trauma. It could be from this connection or from a previous connection as well. Maybe that makes the fear blow out of proportion sometimes. See, right now this soul is whispering, I want to come close, okay, but I don't know how to do that without breaking us again. They crave this comfort, this emotional warmth, but fear your reaction. That's not because of you, possibly. It's because their nervous system is still wired for protection, not peace. This person could be avoiding something. This person could be, in this victimhood mentality as well for some of you. Let's ask if they are healing this fear, or are they going to stay stuck here? Are they healing? Soulmates. Bluff. This is like soul level contradiction here. This is where they feel the soulmate bond, but they're still pretending they're unaffected. It doesn't matter. They're just fine without you. This is like, truth hiding inside a lie kind of an energy here. See, soulmates is about the undeniable soul level bond, which is rare, which is sacred, that they feel with you. And it means something here. Bluff is like, they're acting like it's nothing. Put on a show of detachment and maybe even moving on kind of a thing. This is a mask of self-protection, not a true reflection of how they feel towards you or about the connection. They're bluffing because the truth is too big to face. And since they're scared, they don't want to acknowledge the problems here. This is like sitting across from the love of your life in a poker game, and you're holding a full hand, but you're folding out of fear that you might lose it. This is weird. See, they are healing, but this is like super slow. This is where the heart is still awake with the soulmate energy, but bluff shows the ego. The ego is still running the show, and that's why they are possibly withdrawn here. This is someone whose soul is calling for you in their dream space, in their, when they're alone, their thoughts, while in real life they're ghosting or acting cool about everything here. See, they will have to face the truth eventually is what I see here, because soulmate energy doesn't let you stay asleep forever. See, they're just hiding behind this pride, pain. They're just performing here is what I see. This is where this person knows on a soul level that you are it. But they are bluffing to you, to themselves, to the world. It's not because they don't feel, but they think that, they don't have to show they are vulnerable. They don't have to face the difficult questions. Let's ask, what is their soul trying to show them at this point? What is this person's soul trying to show them at this point? Silence. Chasing. Okay. The soul is saying, screaming, go towards love. I mean, come on, get up. But ego says, no, just stay quiet. Let's stay in silence here. See, The current state of disconnection is what silence is showing here, which is external is quiet, but internal there is noise. The soul is aware that silence is unnatural here. And it's growing heavier day by day is what I feel. Chasing is about the truth they're trying to avoid. Deep down, they still want to pursue love. They still, the soul doesn't want to run from this. It wants to move towards you. This is where the human self is stuck in silence, fear, probabilities, ego, guilt, unresolved past pain. This is like you're a dream where you're running to catch a train, but your feet just won't move. It's like the soul is sprinting, but the reality is frozen in place. So the soul is nudging them to face the silence and break it, not just with the words, but with courage. Chasing here is not desperation, it is alignment. It is where their higher self is saying, go back to where your heart feels alive. Stop, living this ego-based life. Stop pretending that you're happy without them. Let's see what will break the silence. Time, love, loss. What will break the silence? Twin flame and death. All right. See, transformation will crack open this silence. The death of ego will bring the truth out here is what I see. I know, guys, it's a longish reading. I didn't think I will be doing such a long reading, but let's see. So twin flames is about the connection is not just love. This is also about lessons. It's initiation. This is meant to burn them, break them in some way. And that is not to destroy them, but to awaken them. Sometimes something has to die in order to bring out something new, a new version of them that was, you have to let that guilt, ego-driven or fear-driven energies or version die in order to bring out what is needed. So if evolution again is something that is needed here. This silence won't break with time or longing. It will break when life bring them on spiritual knees. This is when there's nothing left to protect, no illusion left to hide behind. This is where forest fire clearing dead trees, painful, chaotic, but necessary. This is, that's what the silence is waiting for, a purge. The universe is setting them up for a tower moment is what I feel. This is something is going to crack their ego wide open. See, I don't think time or waiting is going to do anything here. This is like a spiritual earthquake. A soul quake has to happen here. Their soul knows this is a very, very strong bond, and this bond is not built for avoidance. The silence is not peaceful. It's a space before the scream is what I see here. Yeah, that is what I'm getting here. So let's end this reading here, guys. Thank you so much for watching.